Welcome back, Eagle Valley, to another wonderful episode of EVTV. I'm your anchor, Alondra Escobar.
And I'm your co-anchor, Hans Tagen.
Since the Parkland shooting, the question sweeping the nation has been, are our schools safe or not?
For more on what our district's safety policies are and how they keep us safe, we go to Brian and Sam.
Following the Parkland shooting, staff, students, and admin alike have expressed their concern about school safety here at Eagle Valley.
For right now, I think that I'm still a bit worried to go to school because you never know.
Colorado state policies require school districts to have a plan in case of emergency.
You know, we really have 8 pages of requirements on their school safety plan in Colorado school laws.
Those requirements are addressed through a new program called Lockdown Plus.
You hear the message, it's locks, lights, out of sight, but within the classroom, teachers, and everybody, actually students included, is things like evade, escape, and do what you need to make yourself safe.
You have to ask your teachers and students to think and to observe and take in all the information of a crisis and then act in a way that increases their survivability. So that means not just sitting and being an easy target anymore. We want people to move around. We want people to protect their space, to barricade their space, to look for alternative exits if that's an option. And as a last resort, to distract or engage an assailant who means to do them harm.
Yeah, so you'll see there are things like you barricading your door, so taking all the desks and putting in there, arming yourself with anything that's in the classroom, so taking a book, taking a stapler, throwing those at the potential attacker or threat.
At the school level, administrators are revisiting and updating the safety policy to make our schools safer.
Well, I stay informed about best practice of what's happening throughout the state. So we take cues from some of the bigger and more resourced school districts in the metropolitan area. So Denver Public Schools, Jeffco, we learn a lot from their safety protocols, and I attend safety conferences annually and learn about best procedures and try to bring those back and make sure that we're doing the right thing.
So number 1, you should never rock a door. Number 2, if you come across a door and you see it rocked, what do? Take it out, kick it out, secure that door. Number 3, if you see someone doing it, tell them not to knock it off. It's not okay. You're jeopardizing my personal safety because of your convenience. All right, we good with that?
At the end of the day, we live in a small town community filled with teachers, parents, students, and district administrators that are doing everything in their power not only to secure our safety, but also our peace of mind.
We have a pretty good community, so I don't think people should be worried about it.
Public schools are the safest place to be. They're safer than being in the car with who has their permit, who's learning how to drive. Definitely safer than with any of you. They're safer than being in an airplane, statistically. Safer than walking down the street in New York City.
The faculty here are more than willing to protect us students, and that along with the new lockdown policy, we should be able to walk into this school with the confidence we were always meant to.
And I think it's empowering. I think it helps teachers and students feel like they can play a role in their own safety and their own survival. And I think it's changed the mentality and the confidence of our people in the event of a crisis.
This has been Sam Werner and Brian Baxter. Back to you in the studio.
If you have questions about this new procedure, ask your teacher. They can provide you with some outlooks on it.
Spring is coming up and the sports are already here. Alondra, are you going to join any sports?
Not this year. For more information on what our spring coaches want this season, we go to Rogelio and Hannah.
As the season begins to change, spring sports are starting up here at Eagle Valley High School. Coaches have goals in place for this upcoming season.
I think the team's goals, even though we haven't formally sat down and made them yet, are going to be to advance in the playoffs. Last year, one of our goals was to make the playoffs. That was a big goal, which we achieved. And I think a lot of the girls this year are going to want to take that a step further, not only make the playoffs, but make it out of the first round and actually go further than they ever have before.
It's always, for me, a lot of it is personal growth. Just having athletes kind of see their potential and realize their potential and capitalize on their potential and really reach their own personal bests, whatever that may be, but also have a pretty good representation for EVHS at the state meet?
We have been in the gym since before January, middle December, throwing, hitting, and getting our arms ready for the season. The goals, same as every year, make the playoffs and go as far as we can. We always want to improve as baseball players, but also as people. We hope to make really good young men out of these boys that are out here playing. As far as the sport goes, our hope is to make the playoffs and go from there.
I would like to see the boys aim high and really try to win the league. I think that that's something that we have the aptitude for and the capacity to be successful with. But it is going to take a lot of work and determination.
Athletes have been looking forward to getting out there with a fresh start and a new season.
As a team, we just want to be more cohesive on our passing down the field and just making sure that we communicate and that we're scoring efficiently and executing each play.
Make sure to go out there and support your Eagle Valley Devils in the spring sports season.
Wow, that was cool. Maybe next year I'll consider joining.
Many people were excited for this midwinter break, and we were fortunate enough to get some footage on what our students did. For more, we go to Bella and Nate.
Wow, where is everyone? 2 weeks ago, students left the school for midwinter break. One of the things that makes Eagle County schools so unique is that we have 2 breaks in the spring semester. While some students spent break relaxing, others went out and enjoyed themselves by skiing, fishing, or just spending time with friends. Some of Eagle Valley High School's clubs even had the chance to travel across the country. While the Nationals Art Honor Society went to New York for an art focus trip, the school band got to perform at Disneyland. Whether you're out enjoying nature or just relaxing at home, hopefully everyone feels less stressed out and ready to be back at school. I just hope I can make it 7 more weeks until spring break.
Well, Devils, that's all we have for you this week. Thanks for tuning in on this episode of EVTV.